Here we go. Serena. Where did you go wrong? Should have listened to Dad. As Yoda said in Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, once down the dark path, forever will it control your destiny. Now, your dad put you in the white world to make money. Thought that it was an easy way for two black girls from Compton to make a really good living and be very comfortable. He was right about that. But unfortunately, what he didn't realize, or maybe what he didn't see, is that the secret of dating and mating is proximity. And as soon as your father was out of your life, you went left. There was a reason he didn't show up to your wedding when you married a white dude. And I'm not saying that interracial marriage is bad, because at the end of the day, mixing is mixing. And it's one thing to marry a white guy, which personally I don't care. We kind of know what happened, kind of know what why it happened with him. Okay, has probably more to do with the 40-week cycle than it does with you being in love with him. Hey, but you know what? He stepped up. He got married. He made an honest woman out of you and legitimate child out of the baby girl. So I'm not mad at him for that. And for a long time, I can't say that you didn't date black guys. You did. But even marrying a white guy, which I had a problem with, it just, you lost your identity. And I think this is the issue. And even on one of my previous podcasts, as Tommy Curry says, the real man in the gynocracy is a white man. Black men are not real men. And ultimately, white womanhood is the goal for most black women. I'm not saying all. You know how you guys go, hey, ain't every black woman. I'm not saying all. But it's always black men that get the blame for colorism and black women desiring to swirl or desiring to marry white men, even though in the literature it's abounds all the way back about black women desiring to marry and mate with white men. David Carroll's made a career out of saying it and showing the romantic novels of black swirlers, black women writing romantic literature about dating and marrying and having romances with white men. And I was reading Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston, which is one of the more famous feminist books, right? Written in 1936. And colorism, the idea of white womanhood, was elevated even back then. Because the protagonist, Lainey, was a mulatto, and so was her mother, and so was her grandmother. And in this literature, white womanhood or mulattoism was actually sought after. So your look is not new. What you're trying to do with yourself is not new. And back in the day, every brother wasn't feeling you, but most brothers were. Basically, you were a goddess back in the day. 20 years ago, you were a goddess. They were singing songs to you back in the day. And most black men were fine the way you are. This is not you, sweetie. You would rather bleach your skin and paint your face rather than lose weight, which is something I've never kind of accepted in my mind about black women. Black women think that they can put on a wig and paint their face and still have the same body, and that's supposed to change the way the world and black men look at it. It was never black men or the black community that said they didn't like the way you look or they disapproved of your looks. It's always white people. And I've heard women in this space talk about the trauma that you went through because of your looks, or that you were rejected because of your looks. Black men never called you an ape. You're the very white man, the very white people that you married into are the ones that call you apes and monkeys and stuff like that. Wasn't us. And evidently that's the way you felt about yourself, because look what you just did. Peeling your skin, putting on that makeup, slanting your eyes like that, and putting that damn flop wig on your head. Black people have always accepted you the way you are, but the thing is, internally, it's something I've been saying for a very long time. Internally, the myth of white womanhood is in every black woman. Now, most women fight it off successfully. They fight off that urge. They fight off that push. What I'm saying is this is case in point. And it kind of saddened me when I see it, because I really liked Serena, especially when she was young. I really liked the way she was shaped. She was a 5 in the face, but you know what? She made up for it. And the one thing that wasn't wrong with her is her skin color. And this right here, this look not only dishonors black people and black women, but also dishonors your father. It really does. It dishonors your father because he came up in racist Louisiana where they disappeared men and boys back then. And to see his daughter embrace this, But it is what it is. That's that virus that's inside black women that's waiting to get out. And this is exhibit number 1. There are others. There's plenty of others that have that exhibit. You can see most of the black women that exhibited the myth of white womanhood when you married a guy. It's like exhibit number 2 when Meghan Markle married the prince, or when Shonda Rhimes puts out Bridgerton, and black women can see themselves cavorting with white men of means, or even Scandal, where they're willing to see themselves as a side chick to a white man, as the concubine to a white man. People think I was kidding. People think I was joking when I put that out. In fact, a lot of black women didn't like it. Well, guess what? It still shows up. I'm an analyst. I don't make things up. I see patterns, and I only see patterns that are there. And this, I just shook my head. I always knew it was there. I was just hoping that it wouldn't come out on Front Street and in public. And she's proud of these photos. It's not black men that hate black women's black skin. It's the black women themselves. And that's sad. But that has been passed down from female to female for 200 years. Like Commissioner Gordon says, can't sweep that up. But anyway, we didn't come to praise Serena today. We came to bury the old Serena. Didn't think you'll go out like this, girl. With that, I'm going to jump off here. This is BGS out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.